Hello everyone, my name is RJ and I'm happy to be back by doing another video for you guys today. And today's video is a little bit special. As you all know, today is September 21st. After 3 days, Sony will be having their live stream of State of Play, in which they reveal the current state of their upcoming games. When can we expect to play these games? And for this State of Play, they are heavily focusing on The Last of Us Part 2. The last time we got any new information about The Last of Us Part 2 was on the 2018 E3, where Naughty Dog finally revealed the gameplay trailer for this game. Until that point, to this coming Tuesday, we haven't got anything. Now we're finally going to get all the information that we need. So sit back, relax. We're going to talk about some of the information that we know about the game, what we know and what we don't know, what the story is going to be about, possibly, and also predicting the date of this release date of The Last of Us Part 2. Let's jump in right into it, and I see you guys at the end of the video.
Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I walk beside the still waters and
When it comes to the story of The Last of Us Part 2, it will take place 5 years after the events of the last game. And Neil Druckmann has said the theme of this game will be hate.
Here at the PlayStation Experience, we talked about the theme of hate and how much of this story revolves around that. This you could see in a lot of ways.
That Ellie will be fueled by hate. I'm really curious about why is the reason there. What happened to Ellie that makes her want to turn his emotions to hate, wants to actually want to go out and kill these people, the people that she was killing in the gameplay trailer of The Last of Us Part 2. But right now, what I want to talk about is the Paris Games Week's cutscene, cinematic trailer, or you can say it was a cutscene from the gameplay trailer. It looks like we see this beautiful trailer of this man dragging a woman down the street, and this woman down the street, it turns out she is Laura Bailey. She is another character in this game, which, by the way, Naughty Dog has not told us about who she's playing, other than the two tails in this same gameplay trailer right now, which is Yara and Alexei. It's really a mystery, but I think when I saw this woman for the first time, Laura Bailey, the character model, I instantly thought this was going to be Ellie's mother. She is Ellie's mother because she is pregnant right now, and I think she could be also be bisexual or lesbian, as you want to say. I'm not really sure if that's what you want. And turns out a woman comes by and she hangs her by the nose, and she looks at her stomach and she instantly knows that she's pregnant, in which now we know this is a cult by the name of Seraphites. They basically want to cleanse the world of the sins after the outbreak, and I think it's really apparent this woman is Ellie's mother because you can see the way she looks like, almost identical to Ellie. In the beginning, people actually thought this was going to be Ellie, but I don't think she's Ellie. I think she is 100% for sure in my mind. She could be Ellie's mother. Another thing that I want to talk about the story-wise of The Last of Us Part 2 is the gameplay trailer that we received from the 2018 E3, where Naughty Dog finally revealed a 16 minutes, I guess, a gameplay trailer. In the beginning, we get this beautiful cutscene in a bar, I think, when all the people are dancing and Ellie is taking down this character, which now we know is being played by Sharon Wood as Dina. And another character comes by the name of Jesse. They talk about some random things, and Ellie goes to dancing with Dina, and later on they conceive to share a kiss, and instantly we can know that this is going to be the love interest for Ellie. But as they are kissing in the scene, we get a transition to Ellie actually slicing the throat of one of these Seraphites. Again, this cult that we see in this gameplay trailer also. I think that the previous game previous trailer we saw of the past game week, I think that will be a flashback scene, or a scene when the infection got began a little bit after. I think Ellie may remember some things, or maybe we can get to play this section of with Laura Berry as Ellie's mother. But back to the topic, what I was talking about is we get this transition between Ellie's sharing a kiss with this character Dina, and all of a sudden Ellie is slashing this guy's throat, and instantly what we can all confirm why she's doing it is because I think something's gonna happen to Dina. I think the Seraphites, they're gonna kill either Dina. That makes Ellie goes after them. But why would Ellie go after them? They have to have something. What is the reason? Maybe she finds out her mother is still alive. Maybe the leader of the Seraphites has something on Ellie. But of course, Ellie have to go after her. Maybe the thing is, what I'm thinking, I think the Seraphites, they basically kill Dina in front of Ellie, and they leave Ellie alive. And the trailer we saw in the reveal trailer of The Last of Us Part 2, where Ellie is sitting in the bedroom and narrating this beautiful song, and when Joel comes by, and by the way, we will talk about Joel in a bit, and Joel says to Ellie,
"What are you doing, kiddo? You really gonna go through with this?"
I'm gonna find. And I'm gonna kill. Every last one of them.
"What you doing, kiddo?" And she just looks at Joel and says, "I'm gonna kill every last one of them." And who could be every last one of them? I think she's talking about the Seraphites. That's why the hate and the rage begins in Ellie, and we see her go into this mission to basically. And now what I want to talk about is Joel. What's Joel doing in this game? Because in the first part of the game, he played a very big part of basically escorting this girl into the hospital, and the relationship developed between him and Ellie. But in this game, we haven't heard from him or seen him other than the first reveal trailer, where basically he comes close to goes with Ellie and asks her about the question that I was talking about earlier. Other than that, we haven't seen him in any advertisement posters or anything. People are saying that he will be in his 50s. Some people have also said that he may be a ghost, that he may have passed away, or also he may also have been killed by the cult. The speculations are out there. I really cannot say anything, but I think he's not going to die. No, I think he will have a bigger part to play in the part 2, because the thing is, if you remember about the last game, when the reporter asked Neil Druckmann that will Ellie be a playable character, will you be able to play as Ellie, they basically denied that you cannot. But the truth of the matter was, there was a whole chapter, a section of the game that we could play as Ellie in the snow area. Spoiler alert, basically, if you haven't played the game, go play it right now. What are you doing? And this game, I think also, I think Joel will have another big role to play. I think there will be a moment in the game where Ellie will be either hurt or be captured by them, the Seraphites, where Joel has to come to her protection. I don't know how will they going to do the story with Joel, Ellie, and his mother. It's really going to be interesting to see. I think that's the only thing that we know about the story-wise so far. That's my prediction, that basically in the beginning Ellie will have some kind of relationship with Dina, and the Seraphites will basically kill her and makes Ellie goes after her. But then Joel, some people have also said Joel gets killed by the Seraphites. Some people also say maybe Ellie kills Joel. I think it's ridiculous. Ellie could never kill Joel. It's really interesting to see what the story will hold for. I think the story is the strongest part of The Last of Us, and I cannot wait to find out. And let's talk about gameplay. they did show the gameplay trailer at the EG 2018, but I think it was not enough for us to see what will be different in the gameplay in the Last of Us Part 2 when you play as Ellie this year. But we did see some nuance, like there have been a new dodge mechanic, like when an enemy is attacking you, you can basically dodge their attacks and possibly counter them also. Another new thing that I saw was now you can hide under the cars. You have to be real careful when the enemy see you. You can shoot point blank at them, and it could be really intense, hide and seek game. And another new thing I saw was now there will be a jumping mechanic in The Last of Us Part 2, which was not in the previous Last of Us game. Now Ellie can jump in one area to another if the distance is safe enough for her to reach. I think we still need to see a little bit more to see what's the new gameplay will be, what kind of weapons will Ellie will use, how her style will be different in Joel, and I'm really interested to find out. And now we'll talk about graphics. Graphical wise, there's no need to talk about that much. Other than that, this game will look beautiful. I think The Last of Us Part 1 already looked like a masterpiece game to me. It pushed the limit of the console of PS3. Now with a new engine, this game looks beautiful. I think you can see each and every detail, like the sweating details, like when there is rain, you can clearly see the water on your face. Like it's ridiculous. And considering the fact the game was not complete when you saw the gameplay trailer, I'm really interested to find out what a more complete and a polished game will look like when a time will come when they finally will reveal the release date trailer for this game. And I'm really interested to find out. I think this game will capitalize on the power of PS4 when it comes to dense forest, grasses, dark areas. It's kind of interesting to find out what they will do. And now to the last thing I want to talk about is the release date. There has been many speculation when the game will be released. Originally, The Last of Us Part 2 was going to be released at November at the slate of the Death Stranding, but because Death Stranding and Hideo Kojima was ready to release the game at fall, they moved The Last of Us Part 2 to, let's say, spring. Okay, now hear me clearly. I think what I'm predicting right now, what my prediction will be for The Last of Us Part 2 release date will be February 2020, and it will be February 18 or around 24 or 28. That's what I'm predicting. I hope it will be February, or a crazy thought, it could be February 14, because on Valentine's Day, because remember, Ellie and Dina could be a thing, and they want to release that game on that slate. It will be cool to play that game on that slate. Let's see what Naughty Dog will do with the release date of the game, whether they will reveal it or not, or whether they'll wait out another month or so before they reveal the release date. Now before I go, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video for me. It took a lot of time to create this video. I really guys will hope that you guys will show me your support and subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to push the notification bell down below, and also subscribe to my channel. If you like my video, kindly like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. Even though even if you don't like my videos, you can dislike my videos. Thank you for watching. This is RJ from Rajput Gaming signing out.
He should be terrified.